Hey Libra, welcome to Zero's Journey. I'm Madeline, if we haven't met before, and if you are back, an extra special hello. I am very excited to see you, Libra. Very much looking forward to seeing what is coming up for you in the month of June, what the story is. And so when I was sitting here doing my pre-shuffle, getting together with your people, getting together with my people, kind of tuning in for you, I was hearing that you have some pretty magnificent plans. And they have a pretty fucking potent chance of coming to not just like budding, but like fruition in June. I was like feeling it from spirit to pull some cards. We're shuffling everything back in, okay? So I'm going to tell you about the cards that flew out for you, and then keep those in mind just in case they show up again. So in this order: Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Emperor, Two of Pentacles. Something of your own, something you want to manage, something you want to grow, cultivate, wealth you want to cultivate, resources, foundations, a business, that sort of thing, okay? An Ace of Pentacles is like a seed. You don't just stick a seed in the ground and say like, okay, where's my apple tree next morning, right? Like you water it, you take care of it, you make sure there are no weeds encroaching on what it is you're trying to grow, etc. Some discipline, some order, represented by the Emperor. Now remember, Libra, you can be anywhere on the gender spectrum. All of that is valid. To show up as a king, like I said, just says manage what you have. You know, queens are creators, kings are conquerors. So it's like if the queen is inside the kingdom doing her creating, maybe giving birth, etc., doing what queens do. The king, here he is again. Wow. The king is setting up the perimeter. The king makes sure that the walls are strong and safe and says who comes in, who doesn't. Again, weeding and making sure nothing is encroaching on what it is you're trying to grow and develop. That looks like it has such tremendous potential, and it looks like it means a lot to you. That's what I'm really hearing, is like this means a lot to you. Okay, Libra. Some channeled messages, and now let's get into the cards. Let's see what Spirit wants to talk about for you in the month of June. Spirit for Libra. Libra Sun, Libra Moon, Libra Rising, Libra Dominant folks, Spirit, in the month of June. What's the story for Libra? What are the themes? What do they need to know and be aware of for their highest good? To have the greatest sense of joy, love, liberation, peace, security. In the month of June, Spirit, what do you want to tell Libra for their highest good? For their highest good. Okay. Just saw one of your cards by accident. Okay. Libra. Libra in the month of June, Spirit. Any action to take, any guidance, awareness that is necessary and helpful for Libra. Okay. I don't know how many cards we got here. I just pulled till Spirit says stop. Okay. Libra in the month of June. Libra. Okay, let's go. Woo! But you're scared. It's okay. It's okay to be scared. It hasn't always been easy for you. So it makes sense that you would be scared. It makes sense that you would be a little afraid of what's going to happen if you, what Spirit is saying is stop holding back and show what you've got. Wow. Wow. Okay, there's that Libra indecision. All right. So you're in your head a little bit, Libra. Okay, a lot of it. Center of your reading. Eight of Swords. Feels like you're holding back. Feels like you are... I wonder if any of y'all, please let me know in the comments. I'm curious if any of you have Virgo placements. Maybe Virgo Sun, Virgo Rising, Virgo Moon, etc. Because I'm feeling a little bit of crossover messaging here. But it feels like, Libra, you maybe feel afraid or unworthy of stepping into your own. Of showing up and saying like, yeah, I've got something to say, or yeah, I've got something to show, or hey, I have a problem and I want this to change. I think you are going to, I've really deeply feel, I don't even want to say think, stronger than that, I feel looking at this, that you have more support than you might think. I feel like you've been kind of putting it all on yourself. I think it feels like you've been trying to carry all of the burden and all of the stress, and it's too much. It's too much. Libra, 5 of Pentacles, struggle, I'm tired, this is hard. Like, it can be the stress of like, I'm working so hard and I'm making this amount of money for the amount of hours I'm putting in, or like, the work is fine, but it doesn't pay me anything. Like, the belt is tight. The belt is as tight as it can possibly get, and it's still, like, it still feels like, oh God, where am I going to get more? You're going to get more by giving more. Bear with me here. Let's go to the past for a quick second. Keeping in mind you have the 5 of Pentacles in the hidden position. Ooh, okay, wait, Spirit has a word. Spirit is saying, part of you having that 5 of Pentacles in the hidden position is like, are you trying to carry this all alone, Libra? Are you trying to be like, head down, power through, soldier on, don't bother anybody, don't put it on anybody, don't burden anybody, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it? Listen, Spirit and I both admire you for your tenacity, for your willingness, for your passion. And there's another way. Okay, let's come to the past. 4 of Pentacles, boxed in. This is exactly how much money or time, resources, anything tangible, right? The earth, right? This is a finite amount of money or time or resources or ability that I have, and I don't know where any other could come from. So it's like I've got 2, I can't walk anywhere because I've got a foot on both to make sure that it's safe. I can't open my arms because, like, nope, I've got to hold on to this one. And then I can't really move very deftly either because I'm trying to balance this shit on my head. Right? The metaphor is you feel hamstrung by your financial situation or by your work situation plain. Again, so it's like, it could be that you're making enough money, but it's like the work is too hard. Like, sure, I'm paying my bills, but like I'm feeling like this every goddamn night. Coming home and just tired and exhausted. And the 5 of Pentacles also has an element of kind of like outside looking in. Like, wow, that's how y'all are living in there? Y'all got like a whole feast and like a fireplace and everybody looks really happy and full. And I'm out here cold and hungry and trying all by myself. And Spirit is talking about community. Spirit's saying like, hey, listen, like as a fucking human race, especially in the USA, where I'm broadcasting from, we have really bought into this myth of individualism, and we've forgotten how to do community and forgotten, and we put it on ourselves that like, wow, why can't I like make a meal, 3 delicious healthy meals every day, work full-time, have a thriving social life, have a great romantic life? Why am I not good enough? Like, am I not able? Am I incapable? No. Things are done in community. Spirit wants you to be showing up, loud, communicating, doing what you do, showing off your spark. The 8 of Wands the wands are fire, right? So here's how the center of your reading looks. Celtic cross. 8 of Swords crossed by 8 of Wands. These are almost opposite energies. They're related. The 8s are all related to the number 8 of the major arcana, which is strength. So it's like, it takes a lot of fucking strength to say, I'm going to go ahead and bust through all of my overthinking, all of my insecurities, all of my if this, then that, if that, what if, and just do, and just do. And when I say and just do, believe me, I know. There's a big difference between simple, which that is, and easy, which it is not. It may be simple to say, I'm going to go ahead and put whatever it is I want to say or do out into the world. Or, for example, if you're one of these Libras who's like, this job is bullshit, I'm not getting paid enough, or they're working me to the bone or whatever, start putting out the word. Tell your network. And I'm hearing that very specifically, Libra, where it's like, yes, please, like, go on LinkedIn and apply to places online and submit resumes and submit cover letters and things like that. But also, let the people around you know, I'm looking for this kind of work, or I do this. Like, does anybody want to hire me to do this? Or does anybody know anybody who's looking for a fill in the blank? Tell your network, please. Like, it just feels like there's somebody let me just pick up and show you. Feels like there is someone in your network that's like, oh, well, here's what you needed. You needed a new job, or you needed an in, or you needed a gift, donation, support. Six of Cups is sweet and equitable and mutual and open. It's childlike. The love or the support that you get may literally come through childhood friends, siblings, etc. Could also come through kind of a soulmate partnership, which the Six of Cups also represents. Regardless of who this is, the energy will be the same. And it is, damn, I really can be myself. Like, damn, this person really does love me and support me, not just when I'm like sweet and pretty and nice and whatever, but even when I'm scared, even when I'm tired, they support me and they want to see me win. I might end up naming this reading Trust Yourself, Libra. Crowning card, the Hierophant, the leader, the mentor, the teacher, the one who possesses sacred information. Now, these are general readings, Libra, and I'm hearing a couple things. I'm hearing for some of you, you are the Hierophant. Like, do you give yourself credit for what you've been able to learn and master and grow? And are you ready to share what you've been able to learn and master and grow? And some of you may even be debating whether you have mastered this thing, because you may not feel like a master at fill in the blank, this craft, this job, this whatever, relationships. Clarity does not come through thinking. Clarity comes through action. Your key and conclusion cards, Two of Swords clarified by Page of Swords. You might be spending, this Two of Swords is like the quintessential Libra card, right? Oh, do I go this way or do I go that way? Like, I don't want to make the wrong decision, so maybe I could just sit here and something will come along and tell me, but it's going to be kind of hard with my blindfold on to be able to see anything, but I'm sure when it's really time, I'll know. We don't gain clarity by thinking, we gain clarity by doing, by speaking, by declaring, by showing up. By showing up. And that's what Spirit is saying, is show up. Where you find yourself. Showing up. Showing off your wand. Fighting for what you believe in. Going up against, courageously going up against all, I'm going to say, your fears, your doubts, your internal and external detractors. Like, bring it. Bring it. I've got the higher ground. I know what I'm doing. Yes, I only have this one wand against these other 6, and I can still beat your ass. Here's your one wand. The energy of what is around you, what is available to you. Ace of Wands, inspiration, fire, spark, excitement. And Spirit is like saying this also, that it can feel interminable when you're like thinking, I really want to try this, or I really want to make this, or I really want to do this. But you're like this, like, but what would be the perfect way to do it, and when, and like how, and da-da-da-da-da, and really trying to like analyze. And Spirit is like, you know what happens if you take something alive and you try to autopsy it, right? It won't be alive anymore. So if you're really trying to already like dissect and open up and be like, with this thing, it's like, hey, can we let it live? Can we let it breathe? Like, let's stop trying to analyze it to death. Let's put away our sword. Let's pull out our wand. Libra is of the air element. You're really good with the swords, like the words and the clarity and the diplomacy and etc. But now is the time for your passion, your fire, your creativity, your excitement. And Spirit is talking about the fact that when you go out and do this, you're going to get feedback like feedback literal, like people telling you things about it, and also feedback as in kind of like, this is funny, but Spirit is using like biofeedback, so maybe some of y'all are doing something around that, and that's why they could be saying that. But it's like the feeling that I got from posting that video or sharing that post or writing that blog and having somebody read it, it gives you more energy. It's a self-perpetuating kind of thing. It's a water wheel. You know what I mean? Like, and let's just talk about why I'm saying that. The potential position. My cup runneth over. New, beautiful rush of emotion. Let's keep in mind you have the Six of Cups in your future. New, beautiful rush of emotion. Spirit is giving me this feeling of immense gratitude. Like a miracle just happened. Like that. And I know that that's very strong words, but that's what they're saying is like, this is miraculous. How did this possibly happen? Where, you know, Five of Pentacles. You've been struggling. You've been wondering, how am I going to get this done? I really need this piece of equipment, or I really need to know this piece of knowledge or this skill or whatever. And then somebody gifts you a course or a resource or whatever, or says, hey, I can teach you about that. Can I teach you about that? And then all of a sudden, all these new things become possible. And it's not because you waited and found the exact right time to do it. It's because you chose this to be the exact right time to do it. Okay? Okay. Beautiful new energy coming into your life, Libra. Exciting. Maybe a little potentially overwhelming, but in the best way. Open up your heart. Go ahead and take off your blindfold. Come out here, tell us what you want, and let the world open up the path for you. Okay? Okay. Libra, I really hope that that's helpful. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for listening. If you want to keep hanging out, there's several ways to do that in the description below. I've got a Discord if you want to come hang out and chat with other like-minded folks. I've got a Patreon if you want to support the channel, get free daily readings and other freebies and stuff like that. Or you could book a personal reading. That's also in the description. I would love to do any of the above with you. Whether you do them or not, thank you for being here, Libra. Really hope it's helpful for you. And if I don't see you in next Sunday's vlog, then I hope I will see you in your July reading. Bye, Libra.